Wrestling is just awesome.
Which NBA player did you look up to as a kid?
Oh man, Kobe. Kobe was that guy for me. From a mental standpoint, physical standpoint, I didn't happen to be 6'6" with long arms like he was, so I had to figure it out in a way that was formatted for my game and how to be successful. So watch Kobe, Chris Paul, other great players have come before them, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, MJ, of course, and just trying to learn as much as possible from point guards all the way down to guys on the post like Tim Duncan and KG, just footwork stuff and little nuances that can separate you in a game of basketball.
And for our viewers at home who want to accomplish their dreams one day, one piece of advice you would give to them?
Always realize your potential. Anything that you want to accomplish comes with a lot of hard work, even more patience.
Perfect. Congratulations again, of course, on your career and
Thank you.
Also becoming a 2K cover athlete.
I'm
joining
excited.
The family.
Yes, man. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it.
High five.
Yes.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Thanks for joining us. The NBA on 2K Sports rolling right along. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. The regular season starting to wind down. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, this is a game they'll want. A win will give them the fourth best record in the NBA.
Around the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. Our broadcast team tonight on one side, how it's ended.
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis was taken.
Thanks, GA. And what's scary is Porzingis is only going to get better. That kind of fearlessness will help him in the long run. And some teams this late in the season, Steve, have rosters that really have been ravaged by injury. Does that have an effect on the mentality of a team, seeing so many players on the shelf and knowing that there's more on your shoulders now?
Yeah, it does. I think sometimes you look at it and you're going, how much will we have left individually or a team when we have so many guys out? But a lot of players and a lot of teams do a great job of just gutting through it. But sometimes when you look at it, the deeper you go in the postseason, you don't have enough bodies, it catches up to you.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Channing Frye out there with LeBron James. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Thunder, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. Hardaway, no good. The 17-footer. James, no good. On defense, Cleveland coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
You try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
Here's Ntilikina.
Oh! Yeah, Ntilikina there explosive long guard who can get to the rack with the best of them.
And that replay is sponsored by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Here's Thunder, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And coming out of the offseason where the Knicks had a really long to-do list, you knew they were going to shake things up and made some moves in free agency and realized they needed to build around Porzingis going forward.
And change was needed badly for the Knicks, and they did that starting with the front office.
Yeah, Knicks fans can have a dire outlook at times, but the team still has a solid foundation. It will take some time for the team to become a true contender again, but having players not be at odds with the front office, definitely a good start.
There's a screen. No good on the triple.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
The shot's good from Thunder.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's off his leg, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Ntilikina. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
And stolen by Fry. Here's Thomas. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Cantor dishes to McDermott. Shot from 12. And the shot falls short this time.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Back to Fry. Pass to Thunder. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. And it's blocked. McDermott, no one around him, traps in the tray. McDermott's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Dishes it to Fry. And the pass to Thunder. Pass to James. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. But just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself.
McDermott kicks to Cantor. Over to the wing. Here's Ntilikina. Sweet little floater.
And you can see he's been working on that post game. Ntilikina showing some skill set down on that low block, using that length to his advantage.
Here's Thunder. He's coming off a 28-point game against Philadelphia.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Back to McDermott. Cantor sets the pick for McDermott over LeBron. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Here's Ntilikina. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And James pulls it down.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
They set the pick. Pass to Thompson. Fires from 14. Good, and the assist goes to James.
If Thompson's able to develop a mid-range game, watch out.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out. And so it's Cleveland with it. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Rose is out there with Thunder. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the 76ers played some superb ball. He ended with 28 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. A fantastic effort for a guy who may just start making some waves around this league. Should be interesting to watch, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. But we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him. The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
He feeds it to LeBron. He dishes it to Thomas. He kicks to Shumpert. Here's Thunder, guarded by Hardaway. Thunder, the shot, no good.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
Outside Thomas. Frye passes to James. Over Hardaway. James with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Green against Thomas. Great tee that time from Green. And Tyronn Lue talked about his breadth of experience as a player. He said, I won titles. I also played in the worst team in the league. I've done it all.
Also, Kevin, to add to that, he's been a starter. He's been a bench player. He's missed time with injury. That helps when he's trying to relate to his players because he's been there and he's been through everything and whatever they're going through.
And watching Porzingis play, you forget how tall he really is in terms of how he moves. You know, not only how quick he is, but also that skill set. Incredible that a player his size won the skills competition in last year's All-Star festivities.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
And that is what fools a lot of NBA fans about Porzingis. Most of the highlights, Greg, you see are his blocks and putback dunks. But if you watch his game, you see that skill level.
It's rare to see a player who's the complete package like Porzingis. I mean, he's fluid. He's got the easy-looking shot. It almost looks like he's a guard shooting the basketball, comfortable creating for himself or playing off others.
LeBron outside, passes it to Thunder. The dish to Shumpert. The Knicks pull it in. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
I'll tell you, there's no quitting him when it comes to the offensive glass.
For New York, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench, a great array of post moves to pick from.
Thunder passes to LeBron. Here's the screen. Thomas inside. He's against Green. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Green against Thomas. Kanter kicks to Hardaway. Over in the corner, Porzingis. There's a screen by Kanter. Shot off the screen. And James pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 7 to the wing right side. Here's Thunder. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 7 points for Thunder.
The facilitator, LeBron, sees the entire floor. If you're open, you know what? He'll find you.
Now Green. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Nice shot by McDermott.
You see he's feeling it now. Shot looks much more in sync this quarter.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Feeds it to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Thomas against Green. Off the pick. Knicks with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Porzingis. Kicks to Kanter. Now here's McDermott, guarded by Shumpert. Now here's McDermott. It's hauled in by Fry.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
Green against Thomas. Fry. Misses the follow-up. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. McDermott kicks to Kanter. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. And here is Green. From deep three-point range. That shot off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat.
Kevin, thanks. Tristan, are you getting the energy you need to get defensive stops?
Well, one thing, we're definitely not doing that right now, so we got to get stops. You know, it's unacceptable where we're playing right now. We're not helping each other, but second half, we got to make up for that.
That's why there are 2 halves. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll... All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
Doug McDermott is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Smitty, there are those players you worry that if they hit a couple in a row, man, they begin to heat up, and then they get in that that microwave category where they can heat up in a hurry and watch out.
Those guys, Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, Jamal Crawford, Kyle Korver, those guys, when they get on the roll, they keep going over and over and over, and they are seeking shots. Steph Curry, there's the list goes on and on, Kevin. I love watching when they get hot.
Thomas, a screen on Hardaway. Fires the three. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Thunder.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
They set the pick. Hardaway with it. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hardaway has got 5.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from James. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Kanter. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession. You won.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Kanter. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Crowder, he's checked in for Channing Frye. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And the pass to Thunder. Now the feed to Crowder. Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Ntilikina. 6 points for him. Porzingis inside. Defended by Crowder. Pulls it up. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. Outside Thomas. Back to Crowder. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Left side Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Outside Thomas. Here's Thunder. He's got 10. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the way in. Thunder's got 12.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Out to the right wing. Fires from 18. And that one goes long. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Thompson, a screen on Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. And they get it back. And it goes down 2 points. The Knicks leading by 11. Dishes to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
You know, the Cavs are able to stay big and still space the floor. When they put Kevin Love and Channing Frye together, it's a death lineup that they're shooting.
Here's Here's Hardaway. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And with LeBron's ability to play the power forward, the Cavaliers... It's a tie game in New York. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Now Thomas. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Thunder is out there with Thomas. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That gives them the lead. 8 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. From downtown, it's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thunder. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 3. McDermott dishes to Hardaway. Out to Porzingis. Releases. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Thunder. James in the post. Nice D from Porzingis.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
And the Knicks miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Thomas has it in the corner. Here's Thunder. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Thunder. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Pass to Cannon. Here's the screen. Over to the wing. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Let's not forget, at 6'8", Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Thunder. Knicks with the rebound. Cantor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, Hardaway with it. 16 feet away. New York, no good that time either.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
Thomas passes to Thunder. He feeds it to James. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
What I'm trying to figure out, why was their defense so much more suffocating in the first half? This does not look like the same team at all.
Passes to McDermott. From deep. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
Knicks trail by 4. New York calls timeout.
And Channing Frye may be the best floor spacer in the league at the center position. His release is quick, and he's got that nice high release. Makes it very tough to close out in time.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen in on Jeff Hornacek's huddle with his players. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, "We're not hustling out there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. We've got to get after it." We'll see how his team responds.
Thank you, David. They get it back. Cantor, and it's blocked. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. James kicks to Fry. And the pass to Thunder. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Hardaway.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Cantor sets the pick for Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Ntilikina. Thomas with the steal. 3-on-3. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
LeBron's explosiveness right there. If you're not a step early, you're probably going to foul him.
So many things you could single out about the game of LeBron James, but Steve, his finishing is absolutely amazing.
I totally agree. A guy that can go both ways with both hands, not just a dunker. He has great touch around the rim, the ability to play through contact. He has collected more and ones over his career than any of his contemporaries.
The dish to Cantor.
Great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
No doubt. As close as this game is, I think it's going to come down to which team controls the paint down the stretch.
Thunder passes to LeBron. Banked in off the glass. James has got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
Cantor with a screen on Thomas. Feeds it to Cantor. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Thomas kicks to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A shot's good from Thunder.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his third triple of this half. Fourth of the game.
Here's Ntilikina. He dishes it to McDermott. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-5 run here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside Hardaway. Cantor sets the pick for Hardaway. Now here's McDermott. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. Over James. Knicks working now with a fresh shot clock. New York, no good that time either.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Ernie Gomez is checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They set the pick. Outside, Porzingis drills it from outside.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the three like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
Thompson dishes to Fry. Thomas a screen. Ron right side. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
Pass to Thunder. Thomas a screen on Hardaway. Kicks to Fry. Passes it to Thunder. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Thomas. The feed to Fry. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Thomas. They set the screen. A wide open look here for Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Outside Thomas. And there's the pass to Thunder. He kicks to Thompson. LeBron James on the wing.
Can't waste a second now. And even then, there's still little chance.
They're teetering on the edge, just trying to hold on to any hope.
Hardaway a screen on Thomas. Here's Ntilikina. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Thompson with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. And so it's Cleveland with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. New York calls timeout. They trail by 8. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride, and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Williams gets the bucket.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride, and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
New York, no good that time either. And here's Rose. They set the pick. Over Green. Rose, no good. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give...
Thank you, Kevin. Great production offensively tonight. How did you find some rhythm?
Thanks, DA. You know, I was just trying to find the seams in their defense, and my teammates did a really good job of just finding me in positions that I could score. You know, I don't score as much as I did tonight unless the rest of the team is just really making things easy for me. So honestly, they deserve all the credit.
No, you're way too kind. You deserve some of it, too. Congratulations, guys.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Simply wonderful tonight, DJ Amazo.
I'm sure you say that to all the superstars, boo-boo.
Man.